Hello everyone, welcome to Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. Well, the two new the two new controllers came today, 2 days early. I'm not complaining, so I'm going to hook one up to the the newest array of panels, and see if there's a big difference in what is required for the power we're using right now. So 400 and I don't know, between 400 and 450 watts is what we're drawing right now. The refrigerator's plugged in and we got a fan running and gadget charging and all that. So not so much of a draw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up this new controller, and then I'm going to turn the well pump on and see where we go from there. Alright, I've got the second controller hooked in with the batteries. .4 volts. I can calibrate these. You can see they're not the same. This one's reading 27.6 and this one's reading 27.4. So I don't have a voltmeter to tell me which one is correct. So I'm just going to leave them. I can calibrate them at a later date. But the only thing that I'm concerned about at all in this is that if this wire coming from the panels is not thick enough. I doubled this wire coming out of the controller just because I've got it. If I'm going to hook this up and I'm going to monitor it closely just by touch. And if I can feel it getting hot, well, a little warm to the touch is kind of expected, but if it gets hot, if it gets turned loose of it hot, then I'm going to have to double up the wire coming from the panels as well. Now, we'll only need to splice in at the first or coming this way. So there's three connections on there. There's three panels that are connected into a central wire. So I don't know if we've got enough. We'll double up at the first connection. But if we don't, we'll just start at the end and bring it on around into here. But it might not be necessary. So I'm going to look. This is pretty thick wire. We're going to test it and see how it goes. Alright, well, I've got it hooked up, and so far not too much heat on the wires. One thing on this controller though, look, they're the exact same controller, but for some reason, and I've cycled through it many times, it won't give me the watts that the panels are producing. It's the same controller. And there's the watts on this one. Clearly says W. And when I cycle through this one, it won't give me the watts. Strange. I don't know. Other than that, it seems to be working. The voltage is fine. .6. .6. They're both reading the same voltage. The old panels are putting out 330 watts. I have no idea what the new ones are putting out. I don't know why it can't just be the same. So the pump and the refrigerator are on and a couple fans. I'm going to do I'm going to go have Maricel turn on her aircon, and we'll see if there's a jump. Now, there are some clouds, so don't know if I'll get an accurate picture of wattage. Love, I want you to do this for me, okay? I want you to count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to count to 20 and then turn on your aircon, okay? Yeah. My goodness. Uh-huh. Now start counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, so when she turned on her aircon, the wattage output went up, and the voltage is staying. Let's see what the voltage is going to do. This one does give the amps, so 23.7, that will. And this one's 20.8. So the amp, the new panels are actually putting out more amps than the old ones. By about 3 amps, it looks like. I don't know if I can get that in the same shot. So, that's the pump and aircon and the refrigerator running, holding steady. Now that's just the half a horsepower aircon. It would probably be pushing it in this because it's so cloudy to run both aircons and the refrigerator and the pump. I'd probably be pushing it, so I'm not going to. But my main focus right now, since I've got the aircon on and the panels are having to produce, I'm gonna stick around for another 10 minutes or so and keep monitoring these. There's just a little bit, you know, I can tell it's a little bit hotter than the ambient air temperature, but it's nothing like oh, you drop it and you look at your hand to see how much plastic has been left has been melted into your palm. Nothing like that. These wires here, nothing. So I'm gonna keep track of this for another several minutes, and if everything's okay, then everything's okay. I'm done. All right, well, I'm kind of pushing things a bit just to check out system capabilities. Voltage is hopping around a little bit now because I'm pushing it. We've got a big 900 watt rice cooker that I just plugged in like 3 minutes ago. Check these wires as well. Everything's fine. So on a cloudy day, that's about all we can run. So what I've got plugged in right now is the refrigerator, the well pump, and that big rice cooker. And that rice cooker takes 900 watts. It takes about twice as much as the well pump. I'm going to turn off this well pump because that tank is full. I really don't like the volts to be under 26. So I'm going to shut that off. The tank is full. It's actually draining out into the pond. Not necessary. And it's about 2:30, so it's getting a little late in the day. I want to make absolutely sure the batteries are topped off for the night. And it's just a bit cloudy, so. But I couldn't find the pan that I normally cook the rice for the dogs in. So that's why I'm using the rice cooker. Yeah, just turning that pump off. It's got it all the way back up to 25.8. So that's fine. And that rice cooker is only going to be on for about another 30 minutes. So it's done. The solar system is complete and operational. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.